Mixed reactions have continued to trail the performance of students that sat for 2024 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam (UTME), where majority of the candidates performed woefully. According to the examination board, out of 1.8 million candidates whose results had been released thus far, 1.4 million, which accounted for 77% of the candidates, scored below 200. The mass failure has attracted outcry from the Nigerian public over the dwindling state of education in the country. However, one of the fallout of this year's UTME is the exceptional performance of a street hawker identified as Ugwu Augustus, who scored 309. The teenage girl, who was said to have dropped out of secondary school 2 years ago to take to pure water selling, was challenged to write this year's UTME with a promise that she was going to be offered a scholarship if she could score 300 and above. Following this development, a cross-section of Benin City residents, while lauding the efforts of the teenage girl, called on government at all levels to attend to the plight of out-of-school children by way of free education and other welfare packages. They also called on organized private sector and other well-meaning individuals to join hands with the government to tackle the spike of out-of-school children in the country.
Well, let me first of all congratulate her. I think Ugwu Augustus. To be fair, he has proven once again that when you are determined, there's always success waiting for you ahead. But all the same, now seeing a girl who after her secondary school, things were so difficult for her, she now understands, maybe her parental was so, and now put her into a process of selling water in the street. That the same girl can sit down, look into her study properly, and scored 309. That is to tell you that when a child is determined, that child will go higher. I want to use this opportunity now to appeal to government. I think it's time for them to begin to create free education. When we mean free education, then they make education more easier for people to access.
It's just because we were able to get this particular lady that could not continue education after 2 years. She sold pure water to see how she can raise money. You know, the whole thing boils down with the government. The government means everybody. We as individuals, we are the government. We should always try to assist one another by carrying people's burden by our shoulders. If we have concerned citizens, for example, the school she finished, probably she did well. She ought to have begotten scholarship for somebody to did her SSC and got a good grade. If the school is supposed to recommend her for scholarship, or if not really scholarship, people to assist her. Somebody cannot do well in her SSC examination and remain at home for 2 years. It shows that the people are not showing concern towards people's plight.
For her to score that hammer shows that she's intelligent. Something make her to drop out of school, but now that somebody helped her, she's good. That's why she scored that mark. To me, she's okay. And I feel good and I'm happy for her. Okay, I think government should find a way to help them by moving them out of the street, just like the first tenor for Baseki, what he did the other time. Any child they saw selling pure water or roaming around the street, they will have to pick that child. They will even go to their house to look for their parents. Then they will arrest their parents that time. So they will force them to go back to school. Because the school is free, government school is free. So I think that issue too is in the hands of the parents. They have to take, if you cannot afford a private institution, you can take your children to a government institution.
According to the latest data from UNICEF, Nigeria out-of-school children is put at 10.5 million. The data also shows that 1 in every 5 out-of-school children in the world is a Nigerian.
The excellent performance of Ugwu Augustus has continued to generate reactions from many Nigerians who are praising the girl for her excellent performance in the last UTME exam. Of course, we have thousands of her kind out there who are roaming the streets with no hope. It is the hope and belief of many Nigerians out there that government and other relevant agencies will do something about their plight. From King Square in Benin, Austin Ayeni reporting for VOS TV News.